So, I'm gonna be real. I feel sick. So, I don't know how high energy I'm gonna be this time. But just gonna do it. And I did forget my glove, and I do feel uncomfortable right now doing it without it. But who cares? Let's see if I can get the general shapes down of my reference photo. Neck. Let me get chat on that. Oh, okay, nope. That seems like a really good thing to do. There we go. Okay, she's sitting. How am I gonna do this is the question. Close enough. Trust the process. We make everything better later. Ew. What is that? That's the question. Great one, too. Okay. Don't question it. I really wish I would remember to do sketches before I start lives, because these always look so weird. They look so weird in the process, and I hate it. Hello. Jesus. Where'd the 18 people come from? Hello? I have no clue what you're saying, bud. I'm sorry. Sorry. Might choose a different pose because this is already pissing me off. Okay, what is that? What is that? What is that? No. Indonesia. Okay. Nice. I don't, unfortunately, speak any language other than English. Wish my response could be different. But you're still welcome in here. Oh my goodness, I can't do this one-handed. I'm looking for another reference. Hang on. That could be a possibility. Let's see. Sorry, this is real boring. This is why I should do my sketches before I go live. Stop it. I don't know. I don't know what to choose. I want something easy, but not something, like, too easy, you know? I don't want to do another headshot. I do way too many of those. I'm too boring. Hi! Sorry. I'll try to get things to be more, drawing oriented in a moment. I'm trying to find a reference photo. I don't know, but I always draw one of my OCs. I just don't know which one to do yet. Wait, I can... Hang on. I just found a excuse to do another headshot. Like the boring person I am. Okay, I feel a bit sick and I need something easy. So we're doing something easy. So originally I've been writing a book series for the past like 4 years, and I just felt like randomly, not even like 2 weeks ago, you know what, my first publish should be a standalone, so that I don't feel pressured immediately after I get my first thing out. So I've been plotting that out vaguely, doing my 0 draft. So I have an excuse to do a headshot. Yeah, a new OC. I don't even remember what I named her. It's okay, trust. Why am I doing this? I only do this when I do full body. I'm so confused. Bit out of it. I could benefit from it though. Make my life easier. Make it smaller. Thank you. I'm gonna work on a smaller scale so that I can scale it up later. What am I doing? Don't know. Trust. That's disgusting. I make fun of whatever I draw while in the sketching stage, and then every time, almost every time, I end up finishing it or getting to the line art and being like, I love it. Piss me off. Okay. That's the general base of what I usually draw faces as, and then I just like adjust it as I see the character in my head. How do I see her? Actually, let me finish down to the collar real quick. And then I can start adjusting. Close enough. So first of all, let me fix this here. I think I see her as more of like sharper. There's not going to be many adjustments, I guess. Thank you. That's a bit different. I don't even remember what I named her. But basically, in the story I came up with, she is a witch. Hi! it's kind of a confusing narrative, and I'm still like working through it. But so far in my story, witches aren't like, it's not really, I don't want to be offensive, so don't quote me. The witches are like, that's not what they call themselves. That's what the people call them. They're all born from this immortal all-mother. It's confusing. And they have their own, like, look to them. I don't know. Leave it alone. Don't question it yet. But the people aren't actually called witches. That's just, like, the stereotype that's given to them. You know? You get what I'm putting down? Boom. Nose. Yes. Did I say hi to you? I hope I did. If I didn't, hi. Let's make her smile. Guidelines for the eyeballs. What kind of eyes do I want her to have? We're gonna go for more downturned. I don't know the actual phrasing. I have the vision in my head, but I can't grasp it. Hang on. Let me look up eye shapes. Real quick. Let's go for no, I'm not seeing square. Maybe some hooded action. Hello. I am drawing the character from my new standalone work in progress novel. Don't hit me, okay? I'm getting the Juno and Aestus thing done eventually. I just want my first published piece to not be a series, so I don't have to cram in the moment I publish. You know? Oh my god. My dog is going crazy. Pissing me off. I don't even know what's going on. I do remember her. She'll get her own time. It's okay. Trust. Ooh, new subscriber, but we're turning off notifications right now because I don't need distractions. Can I draw the other eye, please? Hi. Welcome to the place of no return. Mental chaos, physical chaos, and absolutely no escape. Real. I haven't had that problem in a hot minute, and now it's pissing me off that I am. Close enough. Let me. Oh, thank you.
Whenever you need to watch these, just tell me. I'll put them with the lights.
Okay. Let me look up her name real quick, because I have it down already. I just forget it. It's a really new story. Calm down. The story name, by the way, is The Loam and Her Fledge. Her name is Arlo. It's really cute. Wait. What? I don't remember it being that, but we're keeping it. Ew, no. Change this eye. You do get lore once my mother gets upstairs. You are. Hang on, give her a second. I already have so much lore for this world. I don't think you understand. And I'm still working it out, but I think it's really interesting. It has shapeshifters and witches. No, you're good. It's because I haven't drawn the eyebrows yet. I just like figure out the eyebrow and how they're gonna look on the fly. This one isn't really though. She's like not entirely depressed. It's okay. Yeah, the world has problems. She just kind of like ignores them sometimes. And she just goes around picking berries, healing deer, whatever, you know, the usual wholesome behavior.
In the washer and blanket.
Jesus, could my mother be any louder going up the stairs? Anyway, lore, hang on, let me do a couple things real quick before I forget to. What am I doing? Oh. I swear, these aren't blush lines. They're just part of my face structure. Shut up. Everybody shut up. Gives it the rounded look. Thank you. Oh, they're tweaking out right now. Blinking and flashing. I didn't realize I put them on that setting. Anyway, lore. Where to start? I guess we'll start with... Okay. So, Arlo is... Hang on. Let me look at my Google Doc again, where I store all my lore. Okay. I haven't named the kingdom or the people yet, but she is from like a really ancient civilization, and they existed way before on the land, way before like the humans and the fae and the fairies and blah 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 and shapeshifters came to live there. Yep. It's called character design. Anyway, that's not supposed to be a jab or a rude. My bad. What was I saying? Oh, and they were kind of labeled as witches and enchanters. That's not really what they call themselves, though. They're all born, like, all of these people that the civilization she belongs to is all related. They're all siblings. So there's no, you can quote me on this, there is zero love, like, intimate love between her kind of people, unless it's from a different kingdom. Like, one of these people, even though they're all in war, can be with like a fae or something, not with each other. Got it? Anyway, now that we have that cleared up, they all have the same mother. She is immortal. They are not. Don't ask why, but they are not. She is. No shipping between the characters from this same race. You will know which ones are which, because they are a very distinct coloring and physical lookalikes, because they're all from the same mother. They look very similar to her, therefore they look very similar to each other. And she doesn't have a husband or a wife. She just does it by herself. You know? Magic. It's called magic. There's no intercourse. Anyway, she meets Anatole, who is a shapeshifter they aren't fully trusted among like humans and fae and fairies and all of them, but they're more trusted than Arlo's people. Her people are like the collective enemy to all the other kingdoms, and they are just existing like, we were here before you. You started it. What is going on? Exactly. Exactly. Let's give her hair. What to give her, though, is the question. What? What about bacteria? Hi. Sure. I thought that was a typo. I haven't worked out like the logistics of everything in this world, so don't worry about it. Anyway, the shapeshifters basically have the job of like spying on them. They go into their borders, and like their area is a bit different. Like, The dirt is literal ash. How anything grows is baffling, but we'll figure that out. Thank you. Yeah, he's just a spy on his first spying job, for lack of better explanation. Don't question anything if you're new here. It's okay. This is normal. It's really not. What more lore can I give you? I'm still figuring it out as I go, honestly. Thank you. Oh my god. Yes, though. Welcome, welcome. Let's give her more distinct features. So, all of her people have, like, slightly different patterns, but it's all kind of the same, kind of way about. So some could have, like, what I call kind of tear tracks, like her, even though she's not sad half the time. But others could have just, like, one stripe, or, I don't know, a bunch of dots instead of, you know? Real. This one's just been accumulating for months, and I finally put it down on a doc to figure it out. Yeah. They all have some sort of facial markings and, like, freckly kind of, you know? And then all of this is black, and then all of their eyes are, like, a really bright blue. She's quite pretty. Let's just make it up. Thank you. She's giving cheetah right now, but stop it. I'm gonna make those thinner. Pissing me off a little bit. Please go faster. Did I do this on a separate layer? I think so. Exactly. Like, their entire race is just seen as pure evil and witches and whatever the heck. But come on, people, come on. Their mother is practically a goddess. Like, actually, I'm not even kidding. Like, yeah, sure, they thrive in the dark, but they don't mind the sun either. They're not vampires. Everybody can chill. So, mind you, this war between, like, this ancient race and, like, the humans, the Fae, the fairies, whatever the heck else I decide to put into this fantasy-esque world, this war has been going on for eons and decades and centuries. So, the mortal people can't even really remember when or how it started, but the All-Mother, their mother, does, and she's not happy about it. I'm not going to tell you what happened, because that is spoilers that you get to find out if I ever publish the story, and if you ever read it. But I know. It's okay though, because I'm already on the 0 draft, and I have 8 pages done. I'm just like on a writing sprint when I do 0 drafts. I call them that because I don't like to make myself believe that it's a real draft that matters. Like, yeah, it matters, but let me be delusional. It's the only way it's gonna get written. Look at my beautiful baby. Come on. And I feel like each one can do magic, so they do live up to the, like, the girls are mainly called witches and the boys are mainly called enchanters. So yeah, I feel like they live up to that. But at the same time, Abelona does most of it. That's what I'm saying. My phone is about to die. I need to get... Oh my god. Oh my god. She doesn't do any of the battle stuff. The ones that, like, stay in the palace are either too young, like literal babies and 5-year-olds and 7 and blah blah blah, all those ages, or they're just the ones that either physically would not be fit to fight or just like are too terrified to, and she's one of those. So all the ones that don't have their own little assignments, and hers is literally just to go out and like gather stuff. She's too innocent for this. How to add even more visual interest. We'll figure it out. But she does know a couple spells, and she will hurt you if she needs to. Yep. Exactly. And that goes along with the ones that are given assignments so that they have something to do. One of the assignments is to literally just be caretakers for the young that keeps coming in. like, it ranges between ages. So the older ones look after the younger ones, but at the same time, their mother, Abelona, also takes care of the children, especially the little babies. She is such a good mother. I can't. Of course, she can't give all of them attention at the same time, but she's the most wholesome being ever and goes against all of the, like, horror stories that the rest of the kingdoms came up with about her over the years. Tiny little spoiler alert, the war may or may not have been started because a human killed a bunch of her kids. May or may not be canon. Ooh. I think I'll put her in more jewelry once I have the line art done. I just need to figure out what they, like, usually wear. She might. I haven't really come up with a form for her. I think she'll have, like, a final form, like a normal form, but she also has one that she, like, uses to interact with them more. She has a professional one and a mother one. Always have to add whatever that is. Just get, I don't know. The details I add now are just, like, texture stuff, so that things look round where they're supposed to look round. You know? What am I doing? Oh. Eyes. I feel like the longer neck suits her. You know, you want to know the form that her and Anatole meet? That she meets Anatole in? Remember, he's a shapeshifter. Try to guess. Exactly. We'll do facial details in a minute. Nope. One more guess. Oh, what? He meets her in the form of a bunny. Whether or not she notices his presence is yet to be known. Yep, that is canon. Okay, Father. Jesus. We're so dramatic. He comes to her as a little panicked bunny. I don't think he reveals himself yet, though. I haven't gotten that far in the story yet. My dad is complaining that the garage smells like pee. Bud. The dogs don't go in the garage. Literally, the house smells more like it than the garage. What are you talking about? This is why I don't leave my room. Because it doesn't smell down here. That's a sentient, nearly human creature. I mean, I feel like he would, like, let her. Because his entire purpose of being there at that moment is to spy on her kind. So he'd be like, oh my god, I have to do this now? Right, and I don't want to go upstairs to a living room that smells like that. Hello? Get the dog potty trained. Who is that? Hello, sir.
I have the keys.
What keys? You going somewhere you can't even drive?
Got keys for it back.
For what?
For your door.
Why would I lock my wardrobe? Okay. What do you expect me to do with those?
Well, they're attached to all of these other keys, so I can't get them.
Okay. Then you keep it.
Well, I can.
Don't
give you
lock my
one.
clothes up. I don't need a key, sir. You're good. You can keep it. You
I'm
can
just
keep-
taking this one.
Okay.
Minecraft and try and make the tunnel?
I am currently live, sir.
Why?
Because
Better not be on live tomorrow.
no promises.
Because you have to build a tunnel through a mountain.
Hey, I'm not doing that alone. If I go on that world and you aren't doing a thing, I'm leaving.
I am. I am gonna do a thing.
For the first time?
I am, but we are gonna be in create.
Okay.
And we're gonna.
Boring.
No, we have to finish every single build. So, the tunnel is first. Our mountain houses. The tunnel will lead to both of our mountain houses.
Secret tunnel, secret tunnel.
And then we're gonna make a whole entire village.
I know the reference. We're gonna make a village. Okay.
2 mountain houses. 1 whole tunnel going through a mountain.
Hi.
And maybe an underground, or it's probably gonna be an underground house, but it's probably gonna be a mountain house.
Okay.
And then 1 entire village.
Okay.
2 mountain houses, 1 tunnel,
Okay.
1 village.
Okay.
So 4 whole things.
Okay. Thank you. Welcome to the place of no return, mental chaos, physical chaos, and absolutely no escape. That line is courtesy of Bluebell. You're welcome. What am I doing now? Don't entirely know. Let's do these on a separate layer just to be safe. Don't come for me. Everybody shut up. I'd say they're freckles, but at the same time they're not. What if I just like cheat? These aren't exactly what I'm looking for. Or are they? Hang on, we're testing. Stop it. Everybody can shut up about the amount of layers I use. No. No. I'm just bored at this point. Beautiful. Anyway. Back to not being lazy. She's very talented with that. She can just summon them off her face. They cause immaculate attack damage. Hi. Why is everybody saying said hi? Am I missing something? Happens every time. Like, you can just say hi. Or is that just like a me end thing? Did it run away from you? There we go, that's as much as I'm doing. Beautiful, actually, wait. This space is naked. There. Oh. There we go. Let's see it, let's see it. Be gone. Lovely. Trust. The sketch looks a bit better than what I'm seeing right now, but it's okay. Trust. Oh? We have to erase this. How dare you grace my presence. Oh, there's a button for set high. That makes more sense. I was wondering why everybody was saying that for the past couple lives. I'm like, what is going on? Hi. Like, what was the reason? Yeah, it's probably laziness. You're right, you're right. Does that look stupid? Answer my question, please. Answer my question before I undo it. I did that on the wrong layer. this. Gotta erase a couple things. Get out of my sight. Leave. Where is this stupid? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. There it is. It's okay, we'll make that look more natural here in a minute. Should I add more to the hair? Not that. Okay. Nope. Possibly. No. 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 No clue who that is. Not a single idea. Good enough. Now on to the color. Right after I do what I always do, because I'm paranoid. We've gone through this before. I'm paranoid. We know this. Hang on. Actually, no. We'll do that when we do color. Get out of my sight. Move. 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 Thank you. Oh, I thought the name Luke made it like a person, like a physical person. I was like, who are we talking about? Over there. So their whole thing is they're like extremely not like gray. No. That's close. Keep in mind that these people are hardly outside. Well, they are outside. They're just in the dark because their forest canopy is like so thick. Hardly any light gets into it. If you know what I mean. This is too light of a gray. Trust the process. There. She lives. Okay, come back. Okay. Keep in mind that the phone makes the color look very different. Actually, you know what I wanted to do? Oh! Actually, wait, no. Okay. I wanted to do this so that I don't have to worry about going out of the lines as much. Ooh. Trauma lore. Yes, yes. Can we, like, stay in the lines? Apparently, I don't know how to do the basic kindergarten task of staying in the lines. It's okay if I go out a little bit, though, I guess, because her hair is, like, black. Why is the camera so fuzzy? True, true. I just don't like spending hours of my life erasing. Oh my lord. Please. I'm gonna have to draw a man next. Can I just, like, get lazy and not draw Anatole? Because, like, I can draw men, it's just more difficult for some reason. I don't know. Well, obviously, he's gonna be the cutest little bunny. I think he's gonna be one of those gray bunnies. And, in my world, the shapeshifters, like, get really achy and kind of just in pain in general when they shift into new forms for the first time. The second and third time, they're like, okay, I got this form down, it doesn't hurt anymore. But this is his first time shifting into a bunny out of panic, because he didn't have a better form to choose from, given the situation he was running from. He got, basically his cover got, discovered. So he was running from a couple of her people's scouts. And he just shifted into a bunny and disappeared. And he's like, oh my god, that hurts so bad. Surprise, surprise. That is going to be a very cute moment between the two. Once they get closer, she's going to start fretting over him. Trust. Hear me out, though. Wait. Hang on. What if their skin has more of a blue hue to it? Not like a straight blue. Not like that either. Just like blue undertones. Hang on. Try to mix some colors here. Hear me out. Everybody shut up. I'm trying something. I have that type of technology, but cool. Or like that kind of medical practice yet. But like she would really start worrying about him and subconsciously caring for him once they got like closer to each other, when she discovered that he was actually a nearly human being minus the shape-shifting. She's like, I don't know about this, you people kind of like kill mine a bunch, it's not really nice. And he'd be like, yeah, my bad. But then she'd just kind of start being like, did you hurt yourself or something? That's like a couple chapters in. You know? It's okay. Trust me, I know what's going on. Totally. I'm not making it up as I go. Let's not talk about that. Exactly. He's gonna be... Okay, there's a couple people in the world who are like... There's not many people who openly disagree with being at war with her people, but there are some that are like, can we just like stop? It's gone on for longer than we can physically remember. Can we not? We can let it go. And Avalona, their mother, is like, yes, please, listen to these sensible people. I don't need to be sending my children off to war anymore. Please, for the love of God. Most people don't listen, though. See, do you get the vision? Right? Everything is mostly like blue. Ever so subtly. Just trust. I need to make them look otherworldly somehow. To be fair though, they are kind of creepy. But like, leave them alone. Okay? They just look a bit different. Everybody can chill. Our people are a bit creepy. Not gonna lie. But we want them to be built like this. Like, creepy, but also, if you're Anatole, like, make her look, I need to make her look like you could look at her and be like, okay, looking past what I'm taught to see. She's actually really pretty. What the heck? You know? That's the vibe we're going for. Welcome back. Oh my god. Bunny. Loki forgot you had bunnies. You know what I mean. I'm sweating. I need to repaint my nails. They have been shipping for days. Days. We'll blend it into the skin, don't worry. Trust the process. Your bunny may or may not be posing as a bunny, yes. It may be one of Anatol's brethren. Just a warning. If you catch it spying on you in your sleep, you might want to keep your eye out. Yes, yes, he must be. By now he's mastered the form he's taken. So it's not a surprise that he can keep it up so easily. Blendy, blendy, blend. Blendy, blendy, blend. We don't want it to look like a flat, well, on the skin now, do we? No, we do not. That is your answer. Yes, yes, he was getting used to his form. Back then, he was only quite new to his body. Exactly, exactly. That's why he can fool you so easily. Oh? Oh. It would be quite cool. Minus the joint pain. But once you get over it, you'd be unstoppable. See, we've got to blur. We need to blur the outer lines. They can't look uniform, or that is boring. I needed Anatol to have some sort of weakness, or else he would be too overpowered. He needed to suffer for his character to make sense. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? I don't know. It's just fun. It's fun like that. See? Blurred the lines into the skin. Now it looks one with the blue. Yes, yes. See? We did it. Now we have to do the other side. Exactly. You must convince the viewer that what they are seeing is solid lines, and yet, when you zoom in, it is a mess. You must also confuse the viewer into believing that you know exactly what you're doing. But really, you're just making it up. You don't know a single thing that you're doing, or why it's working, but apparently it is. Yes, you are. You're getting the Cliff Notes. That just reminded me of Cliff Bars. Have you ever had a Cliff Bar? I hate them so much. I used to have them so much when I was like a little kid, and I'd be like, Mother, please, no. Anyway, that was off topic. They're disgusting. Disgusting disgraces. Protein bars. I've had better, and I don't even like protein bars. Write it down, write it down. Never eat a Cliff Bar unless you would like to be disappointed. Valid. The Cliff Bars have drizzles of chocolate on them, but still, they taste absolutely disgusting. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it. They taste sharp. My chocolate bar should not be sharp tasting. It wasn't physically sharp, it just tasted it. You write it down on paper, silly. Where else? Come on. Exactly. I wish I had not done this all on one layer, but if I hadn't, it wouldn't have blended. Oh, the woes of being a responsible artist. Of making my life easier, I simultaneously make it harder. True, true. Off topic, kind of, but I was in child development today. It's one of my classes. A girl literally just whipped out a quill and a well of ink and started writing down the notes. I mean, iconic, and I wish I was you, but where did that come from? I love it here. It's so funny and random. Like, I don't even know how to describe the moment to you. It doesn't really sound as funny as it was. It was a literal feather pen. And purple ink. I asked her, I was like, where did that come from? And she was like, honestly, I don't even remember. I'm like, great. That's very nice. Anyway, I thought that was very iconic. Exactly. I'm gonna do her hair real quick, and then we can worry about her face more. I'm already brainstorming how to like describe her features in the story. I can see it very vividly in my head. I don't, however, know how exactly I'm going to decorate the pages. Because the last thing I want is a boring book. You're never going to catch a boring looking book from me. Like, the pages, there will be decorations, and you will get distracted by them. If you don't, then I have failed. But what to decorate the pages with is the big question here. Love that. You should. They kind of do. Maybe, okay. So, most normal people would like view her markings as like tear tracks or whatever, but I feel like Anatole would be different. He'd be the one calling them sun rays, because he's just a cutie patootie. They both are. He's more in a bit of a more violent way. She gets violent when she needs to. Oh my god, and there is one, oh my gosh, whatever her people's name is. I don't have a name for their race yet, their kingdom yet. I'm coming up with it, trust. But there is one very canon relationship that I'm going to show. It's between the two enemies. It is one of her people and one of the Fey men. It's the same. It's a same-sex relationship, which we love. We live. And he was once a very important, not really, he was the son of one of the very important, like, people in the Fae hierarchy. And then one day he just goes missing, and then he turns back up and is like, hey, by the way, these people are amazing. Why you ever tried to make me fight them is baffling to me. Mind you, it's been years since people have seen this little Fae dude, and he just turns up with his little cutie patootie. He's like, hey, what's up? I'm alive and thriving. I guess their skin is kind of grayish, which is fine. I don't mind. The camera doesn't really pick it up, but I did put a lot of warmth in there, though. There's like hints of red. Why is the camera so blurry? Is that better? Exactly! They're gonna be adorable. I can't. I'm so excited. I don't think you understand. Like, of course, Abelona and the other siblings, thousands of them. Mind you, Abelona knows all of her children by name and personality and personal likes. It's really cute. How she keeps track of them, who knows? Ancient magic, I guess. But like, she's known forever and just houses the two of them. And she's like, hey, we do. At the beginning of the book, before we really know Arlo as a person yet, the narrative is kind of gonna paint her through Anatole's eyes, because it's the first person, and the one thing he's always been taught is that these people are evil, kill on sight to protect yourself and anybody around you, and that Abelona, or as they refer to her in the different dialects, the Dark Lady, or Lady Dark, whatever, is that she is the worst of them all. But no, it's the complete opposite. I know. She's so non-toxic. She's like literally anything for peace. I don't care. And anything to make you, my little babies, happy. That's what she lives for. I think the headcanon for now is that, like, the immortality was, like, originally a curse on her by some god as a punishment for something. But then she just started vibing with it and found out that she could just continue growing her little family. Or she mourns every single one that dies on her. But she's like, you know what? This actually isn't that bad. Exactly, that's exactly what they're gonna do. And then he's gonna be like, hands off of my sweet baby husband. Exactly. Like, whoa guys, chill. We're cool. I'm not entirely sure yet. But they're not young, but they're not old. Definitely not in their 30s, though. Because, like, personally, I don't think I would know how to write a character that old. Because I have not even come close to reaching that age yet. I wouldn't do it a justice. This is Arlo. I haven't drawn Apollona yet. But she looks a lot like Arlo because all of them are her children. Right? So what you're looking at is pretty much what she looks like, but her patterns are different and she's older. But she stopped... I feel like she would have stopped aging around like 40 or 50. Yes. She is technically thousands of years old. Give or take. But she doesn't really look it. But she's like the age you would expect. She looks the age that you would expect a mother to be. Arlo and Anatole are somewhere in the 20 range. Avalona looks 30 to 40. Yes. But her actual canon age is somewhere in the thousands. Because she's been alive that long. Possibly because of a curse from a god. That actually ended up becoming somewhat of a pleasant blessing. Because she got her wish to be a mother of many. Yeah, no. She kind of settled. She settled a long time ago. It's kind of like how fae ages work in some stories. Let's add a bit more warmth to you, girl. Yeah. No, I would lose it. I would start sobbing. And then just I don't even know what I would do. More warmth, more warmth. Dee, 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 dee. See, the camera washes her out like crazy. Yes. Yes, I shall. I miss being able to do, lives by my screen. But no. Even this program doesn't like that. Just know for now that she's, mostly blue. Like they all are. With, warm bits of red. I don't know. What did I do? What did I do to you? I've given up. No amount of threatening ever changes this program. Blendy, blendy, blend. Can we not start barking, please? Blendy, blendy, blendy. That's a bit better. I feel like maybe the tiniest hint of like eyeliner, but in dots. She likes to be fun with it. Most of her people like to be fun with it. Hi! I do remember you. What do we think? Shall I, what's it called? Post it now, even though I'm not finished it. So that you can see it so far. Hang on, wait. Wait. Everybody shut up for a second. It looks like it adds nothing, but quiet. I know it does. I know it's there. As long as I know it's there, it does something. Okay. Hang on. Wait. She's meant to be. She's meant to be the kind of person that somebody in the world I'm making, oh my god. No! Get out. The world I'm making, she's meant to look kind of scary, but at the same time, low-key fine. I know. Did I spell her name with an E at the end? I can't remember. I did. Go. My little pretty baby. Yes. Yes. You can go look at her if you want, because the camera makes my drawings colors look weird. It's not like a huge difference, but it's noticeable. Exactly. Adding a bit more red. She still needs to look alive. Low-key, this character design though. It's so simple, yet so colorful. Kind of. I know, pissed me off. Maybe she has some face paint. Sure. I don't know. Her design is supposed to look a bit, like, chaotic. Lovely. Trust me, it looks better in my point of view right now. This might be too much, but everybody shut up. Let me cook. Exactly. You get the vision. Let me do it off of the... whatever. You know what I'm saying. It can go over the little tear tracks, like, design, because it's literally part of her skin. But this is painted on. I don't know, I'm just adding. Yes, never doubt me. That's your #1 rule. always doubt me, actually. Lovely. Do we want to see her new and improved form? She would. Stop. I'm gonna start sobbing. God damn it. It's all your fault. I'm gonna make that canon. I hope you know that. That is going into the story. We are going to have a scene where Abelona is helping a couple of them out with their face paint. Doting mother. We love it. She's meant to look a bit evil, but she's not. It's okay. Have just a couple highlights. Just a couple. Exactly. That's most of what the race is like. You're getting the vision. It's making me quite pleased. No. Sure. My dog is so dramatic. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna post again. Actually, wait, hang on. Wait. God. Bo, shut up. This dog is so dramatic. My God. My God. Better. Wait. My bad. Hang on. Better. another one. Oh, crap. What are we gonna name this? More Arlo. Sure. There we go. Now you can actually see the colors. Hi, new person. I don't have any more ideas currently, so do we want to watch the speed paint? I think we do. Oh, shut up. Can you hear him upstairs? Wait. Turn this off so it doesn't turn off on me. Arlo, my baby. Sorry, I can't. I'm zoning out, sorry. Whoa, just came back to my body for a minute. Ow. Finger got stuck in my hair. Yay! I guess I could deepen the shadows. But do I want to on just a headshot? Really? What does she look like on a black backdrop? Ooh, it looks better in person, trust. Good. Oh. I suppose we'll go with eye melting white. Or nice gentle blue. No. Too close to her skin color. That's better. It's not melting my eyeballs off. My eyes! Gotta go blind. Gotta put this on. Boink. Oh, make it a bit bigger. Boink. No, make it a bit smaller. No. Thine eyes shall be pierced by the light. No, that's too small. There. Pretty. What to do now? Well, the response. Let's charge that. Oh my, I know! I just figured that out, you dummy. Please. My goodness. have to be blinded. Is that better? What to do now? Oh my god, did you see the free commission I did for the one person I can't remember the name of? I can't remember if you were on the live for that. Don't think you were. Or maybe you were for like a millisecond. They wanted me to make them a profile picture based off of their Roblox user. So I did. Again, the colors look so much better in person, and I already posted it to like the community post thing. It probably was, and it was probably in the sketching stage. Oh, we've got another story's villain. Oh, shut up! Please and thank you. Do I want to finish this? I don't know. Exactly. Cameras suck. I'm trying to see if there's any... Ew! If there's anything I can just, like, finish that I started a while ago. I could finish that. Do I wanna? Not really. I don't feel like sketching anything right now. Or do I? It's okay, we're ignoring the resemblance to Arlo. The difference is that her patterns are face paint. Arlo's is built in. Shut up. I kind of did forget that Juno has that character arc. But it's okay. Everybody shut up. Oh my god. What do I do? Help. We've got a villain over here in this corner. Who are you? I don't remember who this is. Oh, it's Apocalypse. She has her own... That's not her real name, but it's one of her names. Don't question it. Ah! It's lore that's not yet fully formed. I feel like we've scrolled down all the way to the bottom before, but shall we do it again? Oh my god, Isha! Isha, my baby. Sure. I'm sweating. Please help. Odessa, hi. Oh my god. I completely forgot about these two. I don't know if you were there for it, but I based 2 new characters off of 2 different butterfly slash moths. That's Odessa. From the earlier drawing. And that is Noctis. I need to draw them more. They are adorable together. Sigh. Oh my god, you could. Do you want to? You just have to give me who you want me to draw then. Actually, the fingers on this wasn't half bad. Hang on, putting you down for a minute. Hiccups. They exist on the community post now. Anyway, back up to the very top. Actually, no. Wait. Let's embarrass me. See, hang on. Let's see where we are. Because this is actually really fun for me to make fun of myself. Here's where we are. And here is where we began. You've seen this already, Bluebell. Now, why did we teleport all the way up there? I'm just waiting for you at this point. Tell me who you want me to draw in exchange. Oh, Lord. I know. I'm just bored and have nothing better to do. Cute. Let me just make fun of myself real quick. I want to cringe at everything. And then get back to the top and be very pleased. It's quite satisfying, actually. Please do. I shall take a look in a moment. Oh god. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my god. It's Aaron. And it's you. Ew. And there's the real thing. has been invaded. It's Aaron again. Hello again, sir. Aaron again.
Just so you know, I'm gonna start digging the tunnel.
Okay. Wow. Improvement. Ooh. We love floating islands and creatures with wings. Yes, yes, do continue. Birds don't exist. Love that. Oh my god, it's Aaron again. With the guy I don't remember the name of. Dannon. Okay. Or bats. Okay, okay. We don't worry about any creature that has wings. Got it. Cute, cute. It's my mommy. I did it for her on Mother's Day. Love my mom. Oh, what are you? Post study? Okay. Oh my lord. Gotta go all the way back down now. Ooh. We love shapeshifters. What is this? Hello? It's actually kind of good. Separation. Oh, it's Jinx and Isha again. School project. Love that. Nice, nice. I drew Jinx and Isha from Arcane a total of twice. No, I drew Jinx 3 times. Isha twice. See? Isha and Jinx. Oh my god. The babies. The babies. The baby's dead. Unfortunately. I'm still in denial. I just pretend that season 2 never happened. Like, past Jinx meeting Isha, it doesn't exist to me. The baby's dead! I'm gonna start sobbing again. School project, self-portrait. I drew Aaron again. That was recent. You can't tell me I forget about Aaron. Because that was very recent. Redesigned Ren. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, I'd be very confused at 10. I'd be like, what is going on? Yes, exactly. But like, Ren is looking quite nice. Oh, and that was supposed to be a little comic panel of Erin and her significant other that I randomly decided to give her. Like, look at the cutie patootie. Where'd it go? Ren, come hither. I mean, Ren. Aaron, come hither. Please. Love that. We love unfinished lore. Oh my god, ignore Aestus in this. He does not look at his greatest. But you know, she's having the time of her life. I should finish this. I should just cut Ace out. I think I'm gonna do that. Hang on. Loki. Or maybe I'll deal with Aestus's appearance in that sketch I did like a billion years ago. I think I'll just deal with it. Oh, jeez. What?
Good night.
Good night.
Love you.
Love you too. Yeah, I think we're just gonna... Oh my god, I meant to duplicate it. God damn it. I gotta go all the way back. So we have dead mother. Got it, got it. Where'd it go? No, because actually I would quite literally disappear into some hole in the ground that I would find and sob. Ain't no way I'm making it across the world. Okay, so we're cutting Aestus out, correct? Correct. Let's see how that looks. See, that's better. Cute, cute. Like, look at my girl. She is having the time of her life. Can I just, like, group these together and delete them all in one? Yes, I can. Nice, nice. It's okay, because I don't have half of my stories planned out. Give her her flesh. I'll do that later. I don't feel like it right now. Hang on, I'm gonna go look at your thingy. Your account for the thing. No. YouTube is hiding you from me. I don't appreciate it. Now, come on. Hang on. You get to look at my blanket while I figure this out. Right? Found you. Nice, nice. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with that later. What shall I do now? That is the question. Loki should probably go for dinner, but do I want to? Or do I want to finish this? My family doesn't do, like, family dinners, everybody at the table, no. Unless it's Thanksgiving. It's just like a free-for-all. Whenever you eat is whatever you eat. It's 10 for me right now. True. I am quite starving, though. I don't know. Decisions. I don't want to make decisions. Her hair is looking quite ethereal.
Addie, I'm taking her tonight.
Why are you stealing my daughter?
Excuse me? It's my night with her? I let you have 2 nights with her.
Well, it's not my fault she can't wander about because you other children wanted a dog.
I didn't really that much. I wanted it and I did want it.
Well, he bullies her, so...
We have a spray bottle now.
I know, I was literally in the
I
room.
know, so don't be so worried now. And also, Ariel's coming upstairs to my room. She like wandered all around.
Yeah. You're just punishing me to a miserable night's sleep.
Okay, but you can't have her every night.
I've gotten used to her purring. Without it, I sleep like terrible. Anyway. My sister just stole my daughter, aka my cat. I do not appreciate it. Like, hello, that is my child. Give me my child. That's what I'm saying. She can sleep with the dog. I can't even pet the dog, and I feel so bad. But I have really bad sensory issues, and he has very short, coarse hair, and I can't touch him, or I gag. Right? Like, I have a full-on physical reaction. I start sweating when I touch him and gag. when we got him, my dad was like, stop being so dramatic. Sir, I feel physically unwell. Please. When I do leave for dinner, what do I want for dinner? Peanut butter crackers sound really good right now. I don't eat much now that I think about it. I should probably eat more than I do. I don't eat breakfast, and I rarely eat lunch, and then I eat dinner. It's probably bad. It's okay. You're probably right. I did bring a snack to school today because I did have PE. So yes, I had a pack of Pockies. Hi! Do you want to see what we just finished? This is what we finished. It looks better in person. I have it posted on my community post if you're curious. Exactly 200 calories. Not that I'm counting. Unless I subconsciously am, which I might. Thank you. Thank you. Question mark? I know it is. I'm not clueless. Thank you. I get so lonely when Bluebell isn't here. I cry on the inside. There's rarely anybody talks to me. Come on here for conversation while I draw and then am met with silence. Utter ignore. I'm like, why? There'll be like 18 people on at the same time, nobody talking, and I'm like, okay, well, what are we doing? You're good. I just complain for the sake of complaining sometimes. It's okay, I'm more busy too. I have an essay coming up. God damn it. Thank you. Stop. People are too sweet. I can't with people. Gonna start sobbing. I hope you know that. Be prepared. Dang it. Now all I'm thinking about is Lion King. The song is replaying in my head over and over. You know exactly what song. Be prepared. I'm getting tired of this drawing. Bluebell. Bluebell, do you not know what the Lion King is? Bluebell, are you uncultured? Do you get the reference? The song Be Prepared is looping over and over in my head because I said be prepared for my tears. Happens every time I say be prepared. I explained it. And then whenever I think of, or whenever somebody says, like, let's get down to business, all I think of is Mulan and that one song. That's how my brain works. And then I'll be like half paying attention to the person talking because now you just have an entire choir playing in my head. How do you expect me to pay attention to the words you're saying when I have an entire soundtrack going on? Like, unless we're marching to defeat the Huns, I don't care what you're saying, and I don't hear it. It's quite annoying sometimes, actually. Try to go fast. I am using Procreate. It's not like a subscription-based thing. It's like a one-time buy and you get unlimited. It's like $10. Get unlimited brushes, no ads, which is the best part. And you can make your own brushes or import them, or I found the brushes I use off of somebody on YouTube. They were just like sharing their brush recipe. But you know what pisses me off about the art community? Sorry, hang on. Quick tangent. So many people under a video will be like, I use this and I use this. And whenever somebody brings up Procreate or Ibis Paint, some other artist comes in and goes, well, that's not professional, so it doesn't matter. It's almost like you can be a semi or complete professional and still use an unprofessional app. Like, God forbid, I don't want to use Photoshop and it's millions of buttons. Oh my God. Do not piss me off. This one girl was making an argument. She was like, well, my teacher, my art professor in digital art uses Procreate for all of his stuff, and he is a literal professional. And their argument back was, well, no, he isn't, because he uses Procreate. People are hopelessly stupid. Anyways. Exactly. And And when I'm drawing, I don't want to be pressured or stressed out by the sheer number of buttons. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh my god. You don't see traditional artists going up to each other and going, your art is not relevant because you use a certain brand of pencil. What? That would be outrageous. That would be stupid. So, why are we doing that in the digital community? Explain to me that. No, because actually... Exactly. I had to use Krita for a bit because I don't even remember why. But I was like, what is going on? And then I also, just for the hell of it, oh, okay, it's okay. Just for the hell of it and to be able to like animate something, I convinced my dad to get Clip Studio Paint for me. Oh my god. It's considered a professional app, right? Now, why is the professional app glitchy? What? It was glitchy, the brushes sucked, and there were too many buttons. Good night. Anyway, needless to say, I deleted the app and canceled the subscription. It was terrible. I did make one animation on there, and I really hope that I saved it somewhere. Because it was a lip sync thing with Juno. It was quite good. Just remembered it existed. I think it's in a file somewhere. I hate how vibrant the phone is making these colors look. She's so soft right now. What the heck? What the heck? I don't even think I ever posted it to YouTube. I'm pretty sure I only posted it to TikTok. Oopsie. I'll find it. It always does. Her colors are just like so naturally vibrant that the phone is like, oh, okay, let's just enhance it. No! Why can't we be normal? Everything's about color theory, apparently. She's just very warm toned, but I always like give her a more pastel-y look without the pastel colors, you know? Especially with her hair. I don't like her hair being like extremely vibrant. Yes. Oh, so I twitched and went out the blinds. I need to shower. She looks so domestic here. Stop. My baby is so cute. I can't. My trauma baby. This is after one of her most traumatic moments, by the way. Like a couple months after, when she's like halfway healed. She's never gonna actually heal emotionally, but she can get close. Because some trauma you just don't come back from, you know? Like, my girl was actually forced, like, her real memories, I know you already know this, unless you forgot. Her real memories were quite literally replaced. Jarring enough as it is, to suddenly come back to your body one day and be like, oh my god, who was I just now? For months. Not only that, but she comes back through pain. It hurts for the magical alter personality to be ripped out of her. And then she also comes back and immediately is bombarded with the fact that, oh my god, I got forced to kill my own people. Like, you don't come back from that. Evil king, actually. You want to see the evil king? Here, hang on. Let me find Orin real quick. Where are you, sir? I made, like, the quickest sketch of him. I don't even remember when. I don't think it was that far down. Where are you? Here he is. With his mask on. Ugh. Of course, he would look a bit older than that now. And, when their story takes place. But that's, like, more close to when he was, like, originally coronated. Before Aestus. In his kingdom in Auraria, they don't really do crowns. It's more like ornate masks, and his was just, he had his altered a bit, so it's not like the traditional one that his father wore and blah blah blah. He added a couple things to make it look a bit even more imposing than it did. So, like, even his queen had, like, some sort of... Here, hang on. Like, theirs aren't exactly masks. This is his daughter, Aestus's sister. The royal women don't have the masks, but they don't have, like, tiaras or anything. I haven't figured out what Aestus's mom's looked like. yet, but yes, he did. He hated it because it was suffocating, and he doesn't wear it anymore. Once he meets her, he's like, I'm running away with you, and we're living wherever the heck you live. Right? He's gonna be a bit intimidating in some parts, though. When it matters. When she's being threatened, actually. Or when she goes missing. Like, when her memories are, like, wiped and all that stuff. He gets a bit scary. But reasonably. Oh, he wants to kill him. He'd rather his son be dead than opposing him. He targets literally anybody in any sort of rebellion, but yes, he does exclusively go after Aestus and her the most, because she has ties to him, and Aestus disobeyed. So they are quite high on his I want you dead list. This is a shirt underneath that needs to look the part. Yep. But his mom is on his side. She was thought to be, like, executed when he was, like, 7. Along with his older brother. But it turns out that she has been helping lead the rebellion that Juno grew up in. And, like, yeah, it hurt for her not to be in contact with Aestus this entire time, but once he's back in the picture, she's like, come hither, my sweet baby boy. So he does have one parental figure that doesn't want him dead and fully supports him. So that's good. He comes in really confused and he's like, why are you here? And Juno knows her very personally. She's like, oh yeah, forgot to tell you. You forgot to tell? Can we, like, pick the color, please? Exactly. But he also does have his sister, who you saw a moment ago. And she's, like, kind of helping from the palace. Like, hey, I got a bit of information for you. blanking on her name? Unfortunately, most of the military loves the evil king. And a lot of the brainwashed kingdom, but most of the people hate him, yes. Hang on, I'm trying to find his sister's name because I genuinely forgot. Where? Here we are. Dang it. They don't have the names. But this is her aesthetic. She's like gold everything. Hang on. Wait. This is gonna bother me if I don't figure it out now. Heron. Her name is Heron. Not Aaron. Heron. So there's an H. So let me go down to her and write this out so I don't forget again. Oh my gosh. Let's get the stabilized one. Oh my god. How did I spell it? Oh my god. I am blanking. Wait. Okay, I was doing it right. Heron. Quite a different spelling. But I saw it one day and I was like, that's fitting. She does end up being the first standalone queen in Auraria history by the end of the series, once I get to writing and publishing it. So, sort of. She's more of like a distant heroine. Because Aestus is like a bit older than her, so he would technically get the throne, but he ends up handing it to Heron so that he can stay with Juno. Get the vision? So, since her original parents were like pretty high up on her birth kingdom's hierarchy against her previous knowledge, those people ended up going, okay, you are the closest we have to royalty, so you are starting a new line here in Thera. So she's like, okay, sure, I guess. So Aestus ends up staying with her. He can be when he needs to be. And he's going to be. But around, he's more of like a sweet little baby. Silly little baby. do I want to finish right now? I love how Aestus is just peeking. What do I do? I'm bored. I'm bored and a bit hungry. Just a bit. Why is there a singular star? Now what's that doing there? Yeah, he just wants to be included. Leave him alone. Let him join. Hang on. Oh, this was a silly little sketch I did at like 2 a.m. It didn't really turn out well, but some background before I turn this over, okay? Some background lore in this scene is that Orin, on one of his ships, intersected some of the rebellion's ships, had a huge battle on the decks. Like, they got close enough to hop decks. Juno ends up practically getting concussed. She, like, hits the deck hard enough for that, and she's like, what is going on? Orin explodes with his magic one of the ships, which takes out a bunch of his own men, but also knocks over a bunch of the other ships. So a lot on both sides were lost, but the survivors are like crawling onto the nearby shore like, what just happened? So Aestus is soaking wet, and she's like, can I just like have a quick hug, please? She just got a change of clothes from the medics that happened to be close by in the fortress. They came out to investigate the sudden explosion. They're like, holy crap. Yep. That's exactly the kind of person he is. He's an asshole. And my ears hurt. What to do now? I know. They're just... I can't. They're comfort characters. He really could care less. He's not used to losing. But Juno and his son have been causing him problems for the past 3 books. And he's getting like quite desperate at this point. So he's just like, he's putting everything he has into beating them and like beating down the rebellion into nothing. So he doesn't really care what resources he wastes at this point. Oh my god. Anyway, might go live tomorrow. I don't know. My baby looks so tired. Stop. See what other things I can finish for myself later, if I so feel. Yeah, it probably does. I think a lot do try to change sides, but it's kind of hard to, because once you're in his, like, once he knows you exist, then you already have, like, an invisible knife to your neck. Like, he could order your death at any moment now that you're in his military. So you try to switch sides and he finds out you're dead. You're dead within the hour. So he encourages, he's like the reason why a lot of people turn to the rebellion side, but he's also demotivating that at the same time. So it's like a tug of war between I want to leave, but I physically can't without threatening my life. World building, character building, we love it. My ear really hurts. It happens when I talk a lot more than usual. Ow. Don't ask why or how that happens. I don't know. Jinx. Come on. Give me a sketch that I can finish. Yeah. It used to happen a lot more though. Like, when you used to be more present on my lives and when it was more of like a screen share situation, my ears would just pound constantly. It was bad. Yep. But now we've kind of oh my god. Now we've kind of connected it to an actual medical problem. I may or may not have passed out once or twice. And each time my ears pounded. It was the first, like, onsetting symptom. And then vision would tunnel and then I'd drop. But it doesn't really make sense because I'm literally laying down. What's going on? But the doctor thinks that the whole ear pounding constantly a couple years back was it kind of creeping in, which is creepy. Let's not give it a persona, because now it feels like a lurking human being in my body. She literally addressed it as if it was a person. What are we doing? No, don't read into my words. Take it as a joke. It's okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. But at the same time, the doctor is also completely ignoring the problem. Like, we addressed it. We figured out that this is a trend. But I was diagnosed with another illness that, like, I got medicine for, and it passed, and it's gone, and then completely dropped it. Girl, this is still going on. Can we not? Brought it up the last time I was in the office, and I'm like, hey, so are we gonna, like, figure this out? And they're like, well, we already did. Beg to differ. Mind you, I've had this doctor since I was 2. You'd think she would have some sort of emotional attachment. She does. Doesn't seem like it, but she does. My dad's friend is a nurse, and he was like, well, given the fact that you had Lyme's disease when you were a kid, it kind of makes sense. It doesn't really go away, apparently, and it can cause, like, different issues down the line. So, who knows? He said it's probably linked to that in some way, which is great. Exactly. Anyway, we get on the most random off-topic tangents, I swear. Shall I eat? Whatever your answer is, I'll do it. Shall I end the live and gain sustenance? Okay. We'll end it with Arlo's face. There. Bye.